Season of Discovery Phase 3 is here. Let's have a look at how we're going to hit the ground running as a Protection Paladin. First things first with the stats then, we're going to want Stamina as our most important stat. The more health we have, the stronger we are and the higher survivability, therefore, of us as a tank. Next up is Strength. With the added addition to the new abilities we have in Season of Discovery, we can do a lot of threat and damage with physical damage, and therefore the strength that gives us our attack power is going to be really useful, and we can get a little block in there as well. Agility also is a great all-round stat, giving us crit as well as dodge chance, armor, of course, reducing damage done to us, and intellect increasing our mana, and some spell crit as well, because we are going to be doing some spell damage, a lot of spells in here as a paladin, but also a lot of physical damage as well, hence needing the strength. It's quite interesting where we're going to go with the talent points here for protection. It is going to be a bit of a mishmash this season. We're going to start off in protection, adding 5 out of 5 to improve devotion aura, increasing the armor bonus by 25%. Pretty obvious why on that one. More armor means more survivability. Then we're going to put 5 out of 5 into toughness, increasing our armor value again, but this time from our items. Going down one more, we're going to put 3 out of 3 into improved righteous fury, increasing the amount of threat generated by it by 50%. Of course, threat generation as a tank is a really, really important thing. And then we're actually going to go over into retribution, putting 5 out of 5 into improved blessing of might, helping us and our allies if we're using it, increasing the attack power for melee on blessing of might by 20%. Then we're going to go and put improved judgment, 2 points in here, reducing the cooldown of our judgment by 2 seconds, and then improved seal of the Crusader. We're just improving a lot of spells, really. Increasing the melee attack power bonus of your seal of the Crusader, and the holy damage increase of your judgment of the Crusader by 15%. Going down one more, it's 5 out of 5 into conviction, increasing our chance to get a critical hit with melee weapons by 5%. And then on the same line, another 2 points into pursuit of justice, increasing movement speed and mounted movement speed by 8%. Doesn't stack with any others. Now, you may be thinking that it's a bit of a weird one, or maybe you aren't, but as a tank, when you're trying to round things up, getting from place to place, and just, honestly, I feel like any spec would really benefit from having increased movement speed on boss fights. Do not undervalue this talent. After that, we're then going to go over into Holy, increasing our strength with Divine Strength by 10%, which is massive. Remember, this is one of our top stats, and of course, doing more physical damage is going to be fantastic for us. And then we're going to put 5 points, leaving us with only 1 point to go, into Improved Seal of Righteousness, increasing the damage done with Righteousness and Judgment of Righteousness by 15%, with the last one going, of course, into Consecration. Consecrating the land beneath the paladin, doing AoE damage to any who enter. It's only on an 8-second cooldown, and we want to be using this on cooldown itself. Now then, let's have a look at the runes. First up, on the hands, it's the Hand of Reckoning on our hands. This is a taunt. It taunts the target to attack you, has no effect if they're obviously already attacking you. While you know this ability, the threat bonus of Righteous Fury is increased by to 80%, and Righteous Fury causes you to gain mana when healed by others equal to 25% of the amount healed. Additionally, while Righteous Fury is active, damage which takes you below 35% health is reduced by 20%. Righteous Fury will remain active until cancelled. Basically, TLDR, Righteous Fury is even more amazing. Don't forget, we have also taken the talent Improved Righteous Fury, increasing the amount of threat it generates by 50% as well. On the legs, it's going to be Exorcist. Exorcism can now be cast on any target, not just undead and demons, and has the 100% increased crit strike against undead and demons. It's still really good against them, but we can now use it on whoever the hell we like. On the chest, it's going to be the Seal of the Martyrdom. Fills you with Holy Spirit for 30 seconds, causing each of your melee attacks to deal 50% weapon damage to your target, but you lose health equal to it. While it's active, your party and raid members will gain mana. Unleashing the Seal of your Judgment will judge an enemy, causing 85% weapon damage at the cost of health, and this Seal and Judgment benefit from talents and effects that modify the Seal of Judgment or Seal of Righteousness. Don't forget, we have improved Seal of Righteousness here, increasing damage of your Seal of Righteousness and Righteousness by 15%. That's going to benefit from there as well. The mana we're going to get back from Seal of Martyrdom is massive. It deals a really good amount of holy damage as well, and that is why we are picking this. It's an all-round really good rune. On the waist, we've got another interesting one, Sheath of Light. Dealing damage with your melee weapon increases your spell power by an equal amount to 30% of your attack power for a minute. In addition, your critical healing spells heal the target for 60% of the amount healed over 12 seconds. The main reason we're taking this is because of the increased damage we're going to be dealing off the back of that buff we're getting. Things like Exorcism and Avenger's Shield are really going to synergize well with this rune, and it's very easy to maintain it by just attacking your target with melee. You don't even have to do it more than once a minute, so you can go off and make a cup of tea in the meantime if you like. On the feet, we're going for Guarded by the Light. Each time you hit a target with melee, you gain 5% of your maximum mana. So actually, don't go make that cup of tea. You need to stay in melee attacking, please. You gain 5% maximum mana for 3 seconds per 15, but the amount healed by your Flash of Light, Holy Light, and Holy Shock spell is reduced by 50% during that duration. Lastly then, the exciting new Phase 3 runes. We're going for Wrath on the head. Your Consecration damage can now be critical strikes, which is fantastic, and damage from your Exorcism, Holy Shock, Holy Wrath, and Consecration spells gain additional critical strike against chance equal to your melee critical strike chance, which is huge. Things like Consecration were already pretty good, now they're even better. Lastly then, on the wrist, it's going to be Hammer of the Righteous. Hammer the target and up to 2 additional nearby ones, causing 4 times your main hand damage per second as holy damage. I don't think I even need to explain that. It is so obvious. This is a fantastic rune to take. So how does this all come together then, and how are we going to put it into a rotation? Well, of course, due to the 10 million benefits we've just listed, make sure your Righteous Fury is active, and then you can use an Exorcism before you go in if you're quick enough. Make sure you do have your Aura, Devotion, and your Blessings active. Remember, you can only have one per Paladin, etc. if you're using Might or Wisdom, etc. We have gone into Enhanced Blessing of Might. I would advise to use that one if you want. If the mob or boss is going to be alive for a while, use your Seal of the Crusader. Remember, that is going to grant you melee attack power, and you are also going to attack faster with this. And then when you judge them with your judgment with it, it's going to increase the holy damage that that target takes. If you're using Seal of the Martyrdom, keep it up. If you haven't gone against my advice and you're using Seal of Righteousness, keep that one up as well. Of course, be casting your Consecration on cooldown at all times, where obviously the mobs are standing. Same with Exorcism, same with Hammer the Righteous. Hammer the Righteous is fantastic at getting a few mobs at once, remember, as well. Then, if you have runed it, which is one we haven't spoken about, use your Divine Storm on cooldown. This is more AoE. I'll go through this in a second. Use your Judgment on cooldown outside of this. And remember, if you do drop threat, you have got Hand of Reckoning to help you. Divine Storm, then, the one I forgot to tell you about earlier, was that it's an instant weapon attack that causes 110% weapon damage to up to 4 enemies within 8 yards. Sorry, there was like a police siren. I was like, the Divine Storm heals up to 3 party or raid members, totaling 25% of the damage charged. So again, really good in AoE if you're not taking the Seal of the Martyrdom. And that is it, guys. That is how you play Protection Paladin in Phase 3 of SoD. If you've got any questions, etc., please do join the Discord. We've got a really active community who are very helpful, or maybe you even want to join and help other people yourself. But nevertheless, it is there for you. If you would like to go one step further and support the channel, you can by joining my Patreon. There's a link in the description for that. You get a load of behind-the-scenes content, spreadsheets I've made for WoW, as well as LVUI, Voodoo, and details, imports, things like that, and a secret VIP-only channel in the Discord where you can hang out and ask questions to me, etc., etc. Thanks for watching, and if you are looking for more SoD guides, you can head on over to my channel where you can see there's a current guide shelf here with all SoD specs that there are, guaranteed for your viewing pleasure. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in SoD Phase 3.